4 of the 8 high school students who police say beat a classmate to death made their first court appearances today. Dontrell Beaver, Damian Hernandez, Gianni Robinson, and Travion Randolph were in court, each facing a murder charge. All 4 juveniles are being charged as adults. They are accused of killing 17-year-old Jonathan Lewis on November 1st in an alley near Rancho High School. Police say the beating was over stolen headphones and a marijuana vape pen. All 4 teens will stay in custody until their next court date on November 21st. The other 4 suspects will have a separate hearing because they are all under the age of 16. Randolph's special public defender had this to say shortly after his court appearance.
Tuesday will be an initial arraignment. If the district attorney has filed charges, we'll be entering a not guilty plea. In all likelihood, we'll address bail at that time, and the case will get set for a preliminary hearing.
And Metro Police still need help identifying 2 persons of interest connected to the beating death of that student. Metro telling Fox 5 they believe the teens seen in these images may have played a role in the attack. They are among those shown in a now viral video beating Lewis into unconsciousness on November 1st. If you know these teenagers or know where they may be, you are urged to call Metro Homicide.